Hey guys, so this video is on the Night Vendor in Black Desert. The Night Vendor is possibly one of the most useful NPCs to exist in Black Desert, and as his name would suggest, he's only available at night, so between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. in-game. So the Night Vendor exists in most major cities, and his name is Patrigio. So I'm going to show you where he is in Heidel. So from the Heidel storage, you just run up behind the stable, and you can run up here. You run past the second marketplace, so the one up here with all the flowers. And he's just over here, above here. So, the Night Vendor, what he is a vendor that comes out at night who sells various powerful items for randomized amounts of silver. Now, they're not completely random. There is a lower limit and an upper limit. And one of the most important things he sells is boss gear. And boss gear can be sold between about 80 million silver and 400 million silver. So all you have to do is you need 50 energy to roll him. So I've got 173. Put him, press secret shop, and you spin the item roulette. Now most of the time what you're going to get are just stuff like such as black stones. And these are always going to be profitable to buy because they're sold at half of the market price. So you get 5 of them for 750,000. Market price at max would be 1.5 million. Roll 2 more times. And as you can see, I was unlucky. He also provides sharps, hards, and other fairly good items. However, what you're most rolling him for is definitely boss gear. The Night Vendor is where you get dandelions. It's where you can get zarkas, nuvers, kutums, dimtree, urgons. I was offered urgons yesterday, but didn't take it. So rolling the Night Vendor is definitely a good idea. And there's a few little tips to rolling the Night Vendor. Number 1, try to save all the energy on your ults until, as you can see, I rolled them yesterday. So pretty much all my ults are at about 40 energy. So try to save them all, and then at nighttime, run all the way over to the Night Vendor with all of them, and post your ults there unless you're using them for something else, such as a boss ult. This way, if you switch ults, so if I, for example, switch over to my wizard, handsome fella, ain't he? Don't answer that. So if I switch over to my wizard, and if my SSD would show its amazing loading times, you will see that my wizard is just kind of sitting here as well. And this is the same for all my ults. All my ults right now are sitting at Night Vendors because I've taken them away from their normal activities. So if my wizard had a bit more energy, I could roll the Night Vendor again. And if you look, you can see my wizard, it's got an inventory, a bunch of stuff. And most of my ults have this. So Night Vendor is a great opportunity to get lots of blackstones. And it's also a great opportunity to get lots of boss gear. But you definitely want to have enough silver in your bank to buy items. So currently I'm actually a little low on silver. I'm only at 319 million total silver. And this means if I'm offered something I really want, such as a dandelion for my main class, or maybe a dimtree armor, or urgons if I really wanted that, then I would not be able to purchase that. I would have to wait for another opportunity, which could take a while. It took me 6 months of rolling the Night Vendor to find my dandelion for my Musa. I still don't have my Dark Knight dandelion, so it can take you a long time rolling the Night Vendor to get what you want. On the other hand, don't just roll the Night Vendor just because without the money, just because you want armor stones, as that is almost always when the Night Vendor offers you good stuff. My first ever roll was actually, I had 51 max energy, and I believe I got a Witch Dandelion. So, yeah, the Night Vendor, he likes to give you stuff when you have no money available. So, rolling Night Vendor, definitely a great idea. If you've got the extra energy, you don't want to spend it on gathering, or you really want your boss gear, and you've already invested in your Worker Empire, because honestly, rolling the Night Vendor is a good idea. It can be profitable, especially if you get offered stuff such as accessories, which almost always sell for below market price, or sharps and herds. But spending that energy on your Worker Empire will make you a lot more money in the long run than spending on the Night Vendor right away. And then once you get your Worker Empire set up, just start rolling the Night Vendor whenever you can, unless you want to gather. Anyways, guys, that is the kind of quick info of the Night Vendor. I'll kind of close out with showing you where he is in the various towns. So he's over on the far left in Velia, near Alustin, in a little shed. In Calphion, yeah, he's over way at the top left. So if you come into the city near the storage, just go Pier West and you'll find him. He's kind of hiding up along the upper, near the wall. And then I couldn't actually tell you where he is in Altanova, as it's been way too long since I last went there. But yeah, Rolling Night Vendor, great idea. Can be very profitable, and is probably one of the best ways in the game for you to get your boss gear. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video on the Night Vendor. Hope it was helpful. Subscribe if you liked it, and have a good one.